Baxbara.
What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bax and today is my birthday. I mean, today is not my birthday, but today, when you're watching, the today that you are in, future me will be 22. I am still cool and 21, so and this was probably also the last time I share my age on the internet, so you stay counting because I'm gonna stop until 30, maybe 25, we'll see. If you're an OG on this channel, you know exactly what July entails. I have been anticipating this day the entire year simply because I've made so many drastic life changes, and I know so many people have been DMing me about it, like, you dropped out of engineering.
Because what happens if God says, Barbara, drop out for real, for real? What do I say to my parents? After I went from industrial mechanical back to industrial, now I'm gonna say, Mama, Papa, I'm dropping out. Imagine, amen.
You left the church, what is going on? And I do want to disclaim and to start off by saying I planned none of this. Like, I had no idea that at the age of 22, I would have completely just turned my life upside down, positively, obviously, upside, just 180. Okay, my life is not going in the direction that it once was going.
I have to run and greet you. Yo, how are you, my alleged brother-in-law? Cheers to us.
And so I know for a lot of you, you're probably watching the title of this video like, becoming Barbara pilot. What is this about? He saw me say I'm having the best week of my life,
And he was like, yeah.
And he was like, let me finish you. This is about a story of a girl who, I'm making this up on the spot, so don't judge my English and don't judge my train of thought because I get very wild with the analogies I make on the spot. But this is a story of a now 22-year-old girl who previously didn't give herself the space to make mistakes and the space to fail. And if she did fail, it would be something that she quickly brushes over the carpet, under the carpet. I told you not to judge my English, okay? I told you to give me grace. I don't speak English, neither do I speak Setswana. I am just a being trying to make it through life. Okay.
Kana maabane letse ke postile mo Instagram ke lebella gore ke batla go ira video e ke buang Setswana hela.
And then nyazala ngithi shoot video because Eskom yang disappointed. Eskom yathi cha sithatha umhlakasi wakho, you understand? So base bathatha umhlakasi yami being saying it, oh, you know, I can't go to school now because bathathile umhlakasi wami.
Something that my friends always wild out about is the fact that I'm constantly in pursuit of perfection. As for me, I'm still 21. Terrible, try again. Not funny. I don't know why you think you're so funny. You're literally not funny. Anyway, time after 22 years of being alive. Again. Whether it's in my prayer life, if you've watched or listened to my podcast, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whatever it is that I'm doing, whatever it is that I am focused on in the moment, I want to be good at it. I want to be perfect at it. And I was watching Becoming on Netflix. Obviously, Michelle has a book, but you have to start with the movie. After the movie, then you go to the book, then you say, oh, this was wrong. But I think she was probably very hectically part of the process, so I don't think that the series... Was it a series? Was it a documentary? We don't know. Whatever it was on Netflix, okay, that thing, I have never resonated with anything so much in my life. And so, in planning this series of episodes and this becoming of Barbara, I don't know why I get so easily distracted. Am I the only person who gets easily distracted? It's fine. So, while I was listening to Michelle speak on her documentary, there's something very specific that she said that struck a chord with me. And she said, so she basically, I think, allegedly failed her bar exam in law school. And she mentioned something about the fact that it's very wild to navigate through life looking like the perfect first lady and looking like someone who has her life completely together. She knows exactly where she's going. She knows exactly the steps that she's going to take to get there. And, you know, everything that we imagine of Michelle Obama. And she's like, it's simply not true. I'm also on a journey of becoming. I also am learning things every day, changing my mind every day and evolving. And I think for me, that's when I properly understood what it means to be becoming. And so I had so many different ideas of what I would name this upcoming series of episodes. But when I listened to that story and I heard just the depth of the meaning behind the word becoming, I literally was like, becoming Barbara, like, just don't say bags. And so obviously for me, I was watching that documentary because Michelle Obama is Michelle Obama. She's literally one of the top 5 women that I look at and go, my word, how did you do that? Like, how do you do all that you do? Along with others, there's so many different people that I love and admire. And so for me, in my free time, and especially now that I'm in this journey of understanding myself better and learning things about myself on a more open-minded level, and I say open-minded just because I think in the past, and we'll dive into this with every episode that comes out, but in the past I haven't really given myself the opportunity to completely feel how I want to feel about a certain thing. For example, the whole engineering thing is like, I didn't really give myself the opportunity to feel how I wanted to feel about a career. Why? Because I always known all I've ever wanted to do from the day I walked out of my mother's womb was be a TV presenter. Why in the world? Why in the world then would you go and study? So it's an amalgamation of so many different things, and I've failed at so many different things, but luckily for you, I've documented absolutely everything. And so from the moment that I left engineering, I became very adamant about documenting every single process that I go through in my life, because I think for me, especially in analyzing the channel statistics and the analytics and the people who DM me, I've noticed that there are a lot of girls who are in high school that watch this channel. I'll have so many different like young girls message me and DM me about how did you get over, you know, your body type and all of these kind of things. How did you find confidence in being who you are? How do you perfect your prayer life? You know, there's so many different questions where I think from the outside, especially from a social media perspective, people can easily look at my life and say, I've got it all together, whether it's in my relationship with God, whether it's in my career, whether it's in my confidence. There's so many different aspects that I think on the surface look perfect, but on the bottom it's very shaky. Like, I myself am still very much becoming. And so for me, what this reality series, and I call it a reality series because, you know, literally, can I tell you guys a fun fact? Did you know that Being Bonang actually started on YouTube as a reality series called Dazzled? You don't believe me? Go and search on YouTube, Bonang Mateba. Search her YouTube channel, and I was like, girl, and I was like, So for me, when I realized that that's where it started, I was like, there's literally no reason for me to be waiting for, I don't know, some level of what in order for me to start documenting and sharing parts of my life that I've always wanted to share. Because yes, I can vlog, yes, I can do, you know, all the stuff that we do here on YouTube, but the thing with vlogging is I can't tell you the full story. I can't tell you the emotions that I was going through in that particular moment, because all you're seeing is my face going, you know what I mean? And so for me, this gives me the opportunity to express myself fully, for me to completely tell my side of the story, to take control of the narrative. Oh, listen to me, take control of the narrative. To take control of the narrative and really just like share my truth and my, hey, my truth sounds so, share my truth. Ooh, share my truth. I don't know if you guys remember, back in February, I uploaded this video. I didn't have enough footage. When I went to my very first YouTube event, I couldn't film everything because I was so excited to be in the presence of people that I grew up for 3 years watching on YouTube people that I look at their craft like Dumi Mudiko, and I've said this so many guys, I will keep on saying this until I die. I am a Dumi Mudiko stan, period.
Okay, anyway, hey guys!
So for me, it's like, if I'm in a space, a new space, I'm taking you on an adventure in my new career, and same, you know, I'm co-hosting with Pamela Mtanga at some Nedbank event. Cool. Do you think I'm going to be able to hold my camera the whole time I'm with Pamela? Do you think? It's not possible. It's simply not possible. For me, what this format does is it gives me the freedom to be able to be present in the moment when I'm filming, because that's an element that I feel like intentionally filming has had me lose. The ability to be present and see the people that I'm with in the current moment. So if I'm able to just take the camera and plant it over at, by the way, shout out to Sony and Jan for handing us this camera. Ooh, check out my Instagram, show that video some love, because I'm gonna do an unboxing on the camera, as well as the Jan journal that they sent me. There's so many cool things that they gave me, and I really just want to continue thanking them and supporting their brands as far as I can, because I love them and they love me. You see, I lost my train of thought. Let's bring it back. I'm so excited to finally be able to share with you my journey through dropping out, starting at a new university, changing churches, finding new friends. All of these are not finding new friends or changing. No scandals. I know somebody's sitting there, finding new friends. What happened to your friends? No, my friends are still my friends. Business.
Hello, Barbara. Finding yourselves. Nice to see you again, Barbara.
My brother Lorenzo just arrived. I'm leaving now. You know where to book appointments to see Barbara. And we see her in passing. That's the thing. Like, I had to book her. She was double booked for a nail appointment. I said, let me jump in. Lorenzo's coming in second half.
Yeah, then I have lashes.
She's doing lashes at 2.
Okay, listen. Everything is still fine. It's just been a drastic change. Moving from Pretoria to Joburg is drastic. Believe me.
This guy's car does not have a USB port. Inale type C. Nah, yo. As in, daughter, why did you rob the robber?
And so I need friends in Joburg, just like I need friends in Pretoria and Cape Town and Dubai and Mid-City and I don't know too many places in the world, but I will when I'm Miss Universe. Woohoo. I'm joking, I'm kidding, or am I? We don't know. We don't know, and that's the beauty of becoming, is that we're taking it day by day, we're figuring it out as we go, and hopefully you're gonna join me in this journey. Hopefully you're gonna stay with me. And my hope and prayer for this series is that 10 years down the line, when I'm much further in my career, or when I've evolved in my character and I'm more refined as the person that I am, the person of Barbara, that someone would be able to look at this and see the different failures that I experienced throughout, and know that because I am a human, I therefore am not perfect, was never gonna be perfect. But me failing, I hope, would create a platform where people allow themselves, because I know there are a lot of people out there that are just like me, that don't allow themselves the room for failure and the space to just make mistakes, but also so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that I make. I would absolutely love to know what becoming means to you. So if you have a second, let me know in the comment section down below, what does it mean to you to allow yourself to become? For me, obviously, like I said, it's the room to fail and allowing myself the grace to stand up again and try again, regardless of how many times that I fail, especially if it's something that I'm super passionate about. If you're on social media, let me know at #BecomingBarbara what you think about this series and what you are looking forward to. We're on the road to 10K, and I would absolutely appreciate you if you could subscribe. But I wish you all the best in your journey, and I can't wait to take you along on mine. Ciao. Dancing like a cool girl. Dancing like a cool girl. I don't know what cool girls dance like, so I'm just pretending. Yeah. I'm actually so embarrassing. Yo, let's rap it.